If you have haters, just know that you're doing something right. There's no way in hell that people would just hate you just to hate you.
Yes, wake up. Yeah. Money make and make up.
This video, I'm giving a supporter shout out to my girl Camila, my beautiful supermodel friend. I'll be leaving all of her social media stuff right here, so make sure to go follow her, like her stuff, all of that good stuff before you have a chance for her to follow you back. Because I promise you, this girl is finna blow the hell up and be on Times Square one day if she's already not there. So I'm telling you, before you have the chance for her to follow you back, go follow her. Because you gonna know about her soon. If you don't already know who she is, you're gonna know about her one day. With that being said, let's get into the video. Most of you guys read the title of this video. It's called How to Boss Up. And when I say 2020 is that year, guys, where it's either you gonna stop talking and be about it, or just sit somewhere. Because I'm tired of people nagging and bragging and just talking and saying, I'm gonna be about this, I'm gonna go do this, I'm gonna accomplish this, I'm gonna go do that, I'm gonna go do that, but don't back up their words with some action. And I'm surrounded by so much people that have so much potential but are sleeping on themselves. For instance, there's a billion of you right now watching people on YouTube. When you know you yourself have the personality to go do something with that and make a YouTube channel yourself. It's like, why are you wasting so much time and energy watching other people and putting money in their pockets when you yourself can go out there and do it yourself? But let's just get into the video. I have 13 points on how to boss up that I feel like are very useful and helpful, because these are the things that help me level up in my game, that help me boss up. So for my first point, it's called the you got to go category. So this is my main point for my first bullet point, and there's small little points that fall into this point. So when I say you got to go, there's many things that fall under this category. And number one, your environment. Your environment plays a big part in your success. The reason being, if you're around a negative environment, there's no way in hell you're gonna grow. For instance, my senior in high school, I knew I had all of these big dreams, and you know, I had so much potential within myself that I wanted to put it to good use and accomplish so much things. But I knew because of the environment that I was in, I was not going to get anywhere. And I hope you understand that there's no way in hell you can heal in the same environment that you got sick in. Therefore, it's toxic and you need to remove yourself out of it. My next point is relationships. And when I say relationships, I'm not talking about friendships. I'm not talking about family relationships. I'm talking about intimate relationships. For me personally, if I'm dating someone, I'm not dating with the, you know, thought of just dating you. I'm dating you with the intentions of marrying you one day. And if that's the case, it's like we're building towards something. And if you're not pouring into me and I'm not pouring into you, then why the hell are you wasting my time? And why the hell am I wasting your time if I'm not reciprocating that same energy? And it's like, if the person you're with is not adding value to you, is not bettering you in some way, shape, or form, and you're not doing the same for them, then it's like, why the hell are y'all even in that relationship wasting each other's time? Get the hell out. You guys to go. My next point is friends. Friends play a big role when it comes to bossing up and just being successful in life, period. It's a proven fact that you are the 5 people you're most around. So if the 5 people you're around are lazy people, are people that don't do shit with their life, are people that are comfortable with being average, are comfortable with, you know, not leveling the fuck up and doing something with their life, if they're a bunch of losers, then that's all you're going to be. But if you're around people who are constantly improving themselves, constantly wanting better, constantly wanting more, are uncomfortable with being comfortable, then that's the same way you're going to turn out. For instance, if you're a non-smoker and all of a sudden you find this friend or you meet this friend in school that, you know, smokes on a day-to-day basis, and this friend smokes for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner, and for snacks in between, at some point you're going to realize that you as a non-smoker is going to start picking up those habits of your friend. Not because you're all of a sudden a smoker, but because that's who you're around. If these friends are not benefiting you, if these friends are not adding on to you, and these friends are wasting your time, then it's time to filter out these friends. If you're not helping me level up, I'm sorry, I don't mean this in the worst way possible, but you got to go. And if I'm not bettering you in your life, I got to go. The next point within this major point of you guys to go is family. And the same concept falls for your family. If your family is not supporting you and they don't believe in whatever it is that you're doing, whether they see results or not, it's like, bruh, get the hell out too. You guys to go too, along with these friends, along with this environment, along with these relationships. It's the same thing for them too. Like, just because they're family, that doesn't give them a more of an advantage for them to be in your life. It's like if you're negative and you're wearing me down and you're not benefiting me or adding on to me, then it's like you guys to go too. Vibe killers and energy suckers. I feel like this is something that a lot of people neglect, because as you level up and as you boss up and learn to just work on yourself and pour into yourself and grow and grow and grow and grow, you're gonna get to a point where you carry such beautiful and powerful energy that for some people it can become very intimidating, and for some people that are just low on energy, they will love the hell out of you, not because of who you are but because of what you come with. And when I say what you come with, I mean your energies. People would literally want to be around you just to suck up your energy. You need to watch out for energy suckers and vibe killers, because those type of people, I'm telling you, will kill you and drain you and hurt you, and you just don't need those type of people in your life. My next point is save your moolah, guys. Save your money, especially for girls, y'all. I know it's so hard for us to save our money, especially for me, because it's like I'm going out, I need lashes, I need new hair, I need a new outfit. Okay, yeah, you need those things, but you also are trying to boss up, you're trying to save your coin. Sometimes it's okay to act broke, guys. It's not always about what you look like on the outside, it's about your mentality. And if your mentality is always telling you spend, 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 then that's all you're gonna be doing. So make sure you're living under your means. The next point is stop competing and comparing. There are so many of you guys that are too busy in other people's business and what other people, and so concerned about what someone else is doing, that you literally take away so much from yourself. Why the hell are you worried about what Brittany is doing, or what Samantha is doing, or what Karen is doing? Why you care about what they're doing? Well, just worry about yourself and understand that that amount of energy you're using to put into somebody else, you can literally put into your own self. It's like, what the hell is you looking over gonna do? Nothing. And understand that it's not healthy and good for you. Let's just say this person has a business and you have the same business as them. You guys both sell lashes, and then one day you go to her website and you see that for some reason she's making up all these sales. It's like, what did it do for you to go look over to her page just to see how she's doing? And you look over and now she's doing 10 times better than you. It's like, it's gonna discourage you and make you feel bad about yourself and whatever it is that you're doing, and maybe even want to make you stop. But the thing is, what if you kept it pushing a little bit longer? What if you never looked over? What if you minded your own business and only worried about yourself? Maybe you could have got further than Karen. But because you're so busy and in her business all the time and looking over, spending so much time breaking your neck looking at her, that it's like you forgot about yourself. And for that reason, you're not gonna succeed. You're not gonna boss up. My next point is limit your time on social media. Oh my god, y'all. I remember a couple weeks ago, I was working on building my store. I'm an e-commerce store. And I realized that there was this one specific week that I was able to build my store up from ground zero to like an operating website within 7 hours. And I was very, very shocked with myself that I actually did that, until I thought back and realized, you know, how is that so possible for me when I know I slack a lot of the time? And the reason being, I dropped my phone so many times that it stopped working. So for a whole week I didn't have a phone. And I realized because I didn't have my phone to check every single 5 seconds, I was able to get more work done. And from then on, I was just like, you know what, my phone is my worst distraction, because it's like I could have my phone and delete the social media apps, but I'll download it again. Next day, it's like I had the money to go buy the iPhone 11, the one that I really wanted, but one, Corona got in the way and Apple was closed, and two, I really thought about it and said, why would I spend thousands of dollars on a phone that brings me nothing but a bill? A phone that brings me nothing but distractions, a phone that is stopping me from reaching my ultimate true self and ultimate success. Why would I invest that type of money? And the funny thing is, so many of us are willing to spend money on a phone, but won't spend $20 on a course that could bring us an income of $500,000 or even more, depending on how hard you're willing to work. And that's when I realized, you guys, I need to think smarter. The next day I went to a nearby Cricket store. So I got a little stupid ass Android phone that literally you can't do much with other than call. And even if you were to download these social medias, the camera is so ass you're just gonna embarrass yourself. So it's like there's no point but just to use this phone to call. And I'm telling you, I haven't seen that phone in over a week. Like, it's somewhere in the house, but because like my attention is not on it, it's just like I don't care. Like, I'd rather just get my work done. Your social media and your phone are literally your worst enemies. My next point is be fearless, guys. It's so important when you're on this journey of bossing up to be fearless. It's like you already don't have nothing, so what really do you have to lose? Nothing, right? So it's like, why not just be fearless and try something you haven't tried and do something you have never done to get something you've never had, right? And it's like sometimes you have no option but to be fearless, because it's like when you already start with nothing, it's like you don't have much to lose, guys. So it's like, why not just go for it, be fearless, and just be positive about your experience and just see how things come out. And I promise you, you're gonna have one of the best experiences ever. Oh my god, I need to make a video on like all my fearless moments that I had in life and how they just played out, you know, perfectly. But anyways, if you guys would like to see a video like that, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and also leave a comment down below saying yes, we want to see a video like that. My next point is work with what you have. Most times in life, people are so naggy and are always like have these big tremendous ideas, and I'm not gonna lie, I was once in these shoes where like, and kind of still do it sometimes, whereas like I want to do all of these great things, but I'm always complaining, oh, I don't have this, or I don't have that, or I don't have this. For instance, right now I could have been like, I'm not starting my YouTube channel because I don't have a tripod. Right now my camera is on stools and I have books that are stacked on top of each other. The reason being, YouTube is not paying me to post any of these videos. So for right now, I'm just building my platform and building my content up. And once YouTube decides to pay me for this type of work, then I'll get a tripod, because it's then my work is being paid off. But for now, I'm gonna work with what I have, and if working with what I have means stacking a couple of books just to place my camera, then by all means I'm going to do that. It takes time. Work with what you have and start with where you are and gradually build up, gradually build up, gradually build up. And I'm telling you, sooner or later you're gonna realize and you're like, what the hell, I'm already at the top. And it's like, yes sis, but you made it. You have to start somewhere, right? And also be proud of where you are, guys. Don't sleep on yourself because you don't have everything you need yet. Every place that you're at is a stage, and you need to be proud of that stage no matter what. No matter what, you still need to pat yourself on the back. You need to applaud yourself and keep it pushing. The next point is change your mentality. This is so crucial when it comes to bossing up and just leveling up, because if you have not filtered your mind like you filtering out these friends and family, then you're just gonna walk around this world with the same set of beliefs that you had all along. If you believe you can do something, then you can. But if you believe that you can't do something, then you can't do it, because you've already put that set of belief in your head that you can or can't do it. Feed your mind healthy thoughts just like you feed your body healthy foods. It's as simple as that. My next point is opinions don't matter. Opinions are like assholes because everyone has them. And at the end of the day, opinions are opinions. You need to learn to not let those things get to you. Most often than not, most people will just say shit just to hurt you. Most people will say things just to destroy you. People, I know this is a nasty habit that we as humans have, but people are more likely to hurt you than applaud you. And please understand that someone's opinion of you does not have to become your reality. Yes, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a human being and sometimes opinions can get to us, but at the end of the day, you have to get to a point where you're like, you know what, most of these people that are saying all of these things and just, you know, throwing their opinions at me, these are people that never sat across me and never had a conversation with me. These are people that never gotten to know me. These are people that never, you know, met my family, never spent a day with me. Therefore, why the hell does your opinion matter to me? Why does it matter? The next point is stay focused and stay consistent. This is so important and so crucial to bossing up in whatever it is that you're putting your energy into and focusing on. And I really personally don't think nobody is lazy. I just think whatever it is that you're doing, you're just not passionate enough. Because something that you're passionate about, you will go above and beyond and be extra focused and put extra consistency in it. For example, like this YouTube thing, I think I truly do love it because I'm always constantly thinking about new videos to upload. I'm searching up how to grow my channel. I'm figuring things out to grow and build a platform for myself because I have a passion for it. But there's things that I could say I like to do, but because the passion is there, I slack and I'm not focused. So I don't think none of us are really lazy. It's just that we don't have a passion for whatever it is that we're doing. Therefore, we can't stay focused and we can't stay consistent. My next point is move in silence. You guys, this is one of the most crucial things, especially in today's society, because not everyone, believe it or not, is happy for you. But not everyone, believe it or not, wants to see you win. Not everyone, believe it or not, is cheering for you, and a lot of people will fake it because they don't think you're gonna make it, but once you do, they're gonna pretend like they was there for you. That's the simple, sad reality of it. So move in silence, but let your success make the noise. Let me say that again. Move in silence, but let your success make the noise. And another thing is, the more you level up and just boss up and just are on your shit, the more haters you will have. Use those haters to fuel you up, not to put you down or underestimate you or intimidate you. Use them to level you up. Because if you have haters, just know that you're doing something right. There's no way in hell that people will just hate you just to hate you. They hate you because you're doing something right. They hate you because you have something that they don't see within themselves. They're hating because you're doing things that they wish they could do. For some reason they just can't, because they're bullshitting themselves, they're lying to themselves, and they'll rather put so much energy into hating you as opposed to going out and grinding and doing something with their life so they can boss the hell up too. It's like, at the end of the day, what am I doing for you to hate me when we both have the same 24 hours? Right? The next point that I have is, when you're bossing up or leveling up, you're gonna have a lot of things test you. A lot of things test you. If it's not life, if it's not your family, if it's not your friends, if it's not your environment, like, something is going to test you. But please remember that bosses don't fold under pressure. If you're on this journey of, you know, wanting more than the average and wanting more than a 9-to-5 and just wanting to boss up whatever it is, whatever it means for you to boss up, then understand that so much pressure is gonna come with that, but you need to learn and understand that bosses don't fold under pressure. The next point that I have is, show up as the person you want to be. Because there's no way that you can want to be something but not show up as it. Surround yourself with people that look like what you want to look like. Me, majority of the people that I'm connected to are always older than me, because in a way they set that example for me. And it's like, they're people that I look up to, because one day I want to be just like that. If you're a boy and you do not know how to tie a tie, that's embarrassing, bro. You need to go learn how to tie a tie. You never know what opportunities are gonna come across you, so make sure to just have professional clothing in your closet. Because let's just say you're on your way to work and you just bump into someone at Starbucks while you're waiting for your coffee. You guys have a cool interaction and you guys are talking about all these amazing stuff, and the person says, hey, I work for da-da-da-da and I would like you to come out tomorrow. Maybe we can give you a job at this at our firm that we work at. And you like it, and then the next day, you know, you kind of have this interview. If you don't have any professional clothing in your closet, then it's like, what are you gonna show up with? A drak? What are you gonna show up with? Your pajamas? What are you gonna show up with regular clothes? And I'm not saying there's a problem with regular clothes, but the thing is, spice it up, you know, and make sure to have these professional attires. And at the end of the day, when you're in business conferences, like, I go to a lot of conferences and I'm around people that all kind of dress the same, because it's like these professional attires is like blazers and suits and these skirts, but still, despite, you know, being professional and having these clothing, understand that you need to still add your flavor to it. Yes, show up in a blazer, yes, show up in a suit, but still add your flavor so you stand out. And when people think of that, they think of you. When they think of this thing that comes to their mind, because you're so unique and you stand out, they automatically think about you and you stand out in people's minds. And last but final point is, some people will make you feel extraordinary because it lets them off the hook. Whoo, child. When I got to a point of finally understanding this, I was just so mind blown, because I would get certain comments from people where it's like, you're overworking yourself, or they will give me these titles that I really was not, when really I'm just focused on myself. I'm just focused on, you know, wanting better and more for myself. That it's like, when you get to a point where you're working so hard on yourself and you're so focused on yourself and you just want to grow and build, you're gonna get to a point where to certain people you're gonna seem very, very intimidating and you're gonna seem like a threat. With that being said, some people will make you extraordinary because it lets them off the hook. At the end of the day, they're really bullshitting themselves, because what did I do that you can't do when me and you both have the same 24 hours? Let that sink in. Let that sink in. People will tell you overworking yourself just so they can feel better about themselves. People will tell you you're dreaming too big just so they can feel better about themselves. People will tell you you're crazy because they want to feel better about themselves. But at the end of the day, none of that has nothing to do with you. They're just projecting their flaws and their insecurities onto you, and they're basically letting you know, hey, you're such a boss ass bitch and I cannot handle you, and your light is a little too bright for me to stand, so please dim it down a bit. But to those people, all you can tell them is, I'm sorry, I'm not going to dim my light, but if my light is too bright, put on some shades. Put on some shades, because I'm not dimming my light for nobody. I don't care if that light is too bright for you or not. Raise your light up. Raise your light up. Get your light somewhere. Like, put on some shades. But there's no way how I'm going to dim my light up for you. So therefore, some people, like I said, will make you feel extraordinary because it lets them off the hook. And to those people, get the hell out of my way, bro. I got things to do, and I got places to be, and people to see, and things to do. And if you're just gonna make me feel like all of this crazy extraordinary things just to make me feel like crazy about myself, then you got to go, honey. You really got to go. Anyways, guys, that concludes my video of how to boss up, and I really truly hope that this video was able to help some of you guys, because 2020 is that year, like I said, that it's time for all of us to just boss up. I'm not gonna lie, life can kind of get overwhelming sometimes, to the point where we never have a moment to stop and think about whatever it is that we're doing in our day-to-day life. Sometimes we don't have the time to think about where we're headed, what we want to do, who we want to become, because life is so hectic and always has us on the go. But because in a way, Corona has kind of blessed us in a way and gave us time to just be with ourselves and be with our families and be with things that matter, just take this time to reflect on yourself. Take this time to figure out what it is that you want to do with your life. This is the time that you figure out who you want to be, where you're headed, where is the next chapter going to be, how are you going to write that next chapter, and understand that it's time for you to level up if you have it. It's time for you to boss up if you have it, because you deserve a life that's worthy of whatever you want it to be. You deserve a life filled with abundance and success. You deserve a life worth living for. You deserve a life that's filled with joy. You deserve a life where you have full control. You deserve a life where you do what you want to do. You deserve a life where you have full control. You deserve a life where you can get up every single morning and work for yourself. Because at the end of the day, who wants to get the hell up, tuck their dreams and aspirations and goals under their pillow just to go work for another man and build his dreams? Nobody. Nobody. And if that's you and you okay with that, then that's kind of sad, bro. You have dreams of your own and you have goals of your own, and it's time for you to go get that, and time for you to go chase that. So anyways, guys, I look forward to making other amazing videos like this for you guys, because these are things that I'm very passionate about. That's why this video is so long, but bear with me, you know, we're all trying to win here. So until next time, guys, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all of that good thing. And until next time, guys, peace.